What is going on, guys? It's RdnRacing and welcome back to another YouTube video. And today we have more fantasy castings. We have two very unique fantasy castings. The first, the Jabba the Hutt Deora II, and I was super pumped. And of course we have the Kool Kombi. Surprisingly enough, I actually got both of these in the wild, which was really insane, really amazing for me. I think, and it's hard to get these cars out in the wild, because it's very popular. But yeah, I got lucky, and both of them I found them in the wild, and we're gonna do a quick unboxing and I'll dive right into it. And there you have it, guys, both the cars in its shape. So let's see. Well, you know what, let's just start with the Deora II first, because why not? I mean, Deora II, they're amazing. They're every Hot Wheels collectors. It was the car that starts the fantasy. Vert Wheeler drove it in the Hot Wheels accelerators, and from there the Highway 85, and Highway 35. Oops, I'm getting confused. And yeah, so anyway, the car looks amazing. Of course, you can see the design. It's not fully covered. It's this like semicircle thing. Of course, with Jabba the Hutt in the middle. I'm not really a huge Star Wars fan. I've not watched movies, but I assume that guys there start Jabba the Hutt, right? And if we move on to the front, you can see that's where the headlight temples will be, and all these little openings for the weaponry, etc. And of course, you can see, if you just look close, you can see the line right there. I assume that's because the door opens by the front, right? So that they try to replicate this. However, guys, I must say it's a bit disappointing to see the way they actually manufacture it. There's just a lot of it looks like there's a defect more of like the door opening, but I tell myself it's the door opening, the whole door opening mechanism, and it makes me feel a little better about this car. I mean, after all, it is a Deora II, it is a collectible, which is amazing. It's always nice to see this. And obviously, in the left hand side of the vehicle, we have the same design, Jabba the Hutt. And let me just try to see. I know there's a trademark logo somewhere. I'll get back to that in a bit. About the trademark logo. But yeah, anyways, the wheels spin amazingly well, which is always nice to see. And if you look at the back, that's where the main thing about this vehicle, the huge engine. And of course, a spoiler right there as well. And yeah, the engine looks really amazing. Now, if you guys noticed one thing, all Deora II collectors, there are no skateboards or waveboards, for this car. However, if you guys notice, there are actually openings right there where you can actually slot the waveboards in. So if you got some spare waveboards, you can actually slot them right in. But the car don't really come with waveboards, which is a disappointment. I feel like one of the more special features of Deora II are the skateboards. Some you can remove, some they are like fixed onto the car, but this doesn't really have it at all. Regardless, the car looks super amazing. I think it's sleek, it's nice, even though it doesn't really have the skateboard. And of course, the whole front door thing. All in all, I think it's a really amazing car. It's gonna go amazingly well in my collection. And now from here, we are gonna go to the next vehicle, the Kool Kombi. And guys, Kool Kombis, as you guys know, it's also a collectible piece. I believe it replicates a Volkswagen bus, the classic Volkswagen bus. And all in all, it's an amazing car. This is actually the third Kool Kombi I have in my collection, which is really cool. There are tons of variations, and slowly we'll get to that. Alright, so if you look at the left side, of course, we've got the whole decal. You can see the vents right there, which is a really nice touch. You can see the vents right there, and the wheel, the drawing, the wheel door, the door handle. I mean, the wheels spin amazing well. Every single detail in this vehicle is amazing. I absolutely love it. If you look at the front, obviously, we can see the huge Volkswagen logo right there in the headlights as well. See the interior, and you can see the leather, the very classic leather seats in the interior as well. The steering wheel right there, which is really nice to see. That's a very little nifty touch that the makers at Hot Wheels have decided to put into the car. Obviously, they could have not done it, but they did it. And of course, on the left side, we have the decal, the same vent situation, which is really nice. These subtle details are what makes this car amazing. And of course, you have the copyright logo right there from Disney. And yeah, the wheels are amazing. The color combination, the black with the yellow wheels and the white interior looks amazing. Of course, guys, I've got to tell you about this front splitter. I mean, look at that lip. And really, it adds so much character into this car. I think the car looks amazing all in all, and I'm a huge fan of this vehicle. And we move on to the back, where we can see, of course, a few details. Of course, the first is the extra wheel, the wheelie cage. I forgot what it's called. And of course, the middle part, which I think is the exhaust. And of course, you can see the two skateboards, because that's a very iconic thing for Kool Kombis, and of course the whole engine situation going around back there as well. And if you guys move on to the base, if you realize we actually forgot to do the base for the Deora, but we are going to cover the base for this. And unfortunately it's a clean base, it's a clean white base. And of course if you look at the top, you can see that's where the the retractable roof, the cloth panel that folds out. Of course the spoiler, it's amazing, it's huge. And of course you can see the Nightmare Before Christmas logo as well. All in all, amazing vehicle. It's always nice to see both these cars in my collection. They are not the first, they are actually the third, I think, for each. And I think all in all, both these cars are amazing. I'm super pumped to have them in my collection. Let me know in the comments below, guys, which out of these two would you take and why. But yeah, we're just gonna do a few roll shots and I'll see you at the end. And just like that, guys, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you guys had an amazing time. I sure had an amazing time unboxing these vehicles. They're gonna go amazingly well in my collection. And speaking of collection, guys, I actually have a few things to show you. So let's get on to it. So here is the Deoras that I have. So we've got Deora 1, which is actually the regular treasure hunt variation, and then regular Deora 2, sorry. And here we have another Deora 2, the regular treasure hunt version, which is really nice. I'm a huge fan of this. And for Kool Kombis, here are the few of them. So obviously one at the top is the one we did the review on right now, and we've got these two as well. We didn't do a review on that, but you know, they're in the collection. It's amazing. And guys, I've not really shown you my entire collection. Here we go. So I've got some walls, posters, number plate with my YouTube name as well. And yeah, so you see these cars, guys, I'm going to do a future unboxing of this car, so stay tuned. But just like that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is over and I'm out. Bye.